I don't like drama.
I will wait for you.
What is up, you guys? Welcome back to my channel. If you're new here, welcome. My name is Dominique. I am an emergency room registered nurse, and if you haven't already, make sure you go ahead and subscribe. And if you are returning Golden Girl, then welcome back, Golden Babe. Thank you so much for coming back and tuning into another video. So today we're going to be doing a chit chat. Get ready with me. I asked you guys to send me some topics on Instagram, and you guys did. So we're gonna go ahead and get into those topics while I get ready. I'm actually getting ready to meet with one of you guys. I'm meeting with a subscriber for lunch. I'm really excited, kind of nervous, not even gonna lie. But yeah, let's go ahead and get ready. I need to be out of here within the next hour or so. So I need to be doing more makeuping and less talking. So I'm actually gonna go ahead and do my eyebrows real quick, and then we'll hop into the first topic, only because I cannot do my eyebrows while I talk. I need to be hush mode so I can focus, so I can only do it one time, okay? Because girl, if my eyebrows don't look right, they're coming off and we're starting over. So yeah, let me just do these real quick, and then we'll hop into the first question. And don't mind my eyelashes, I actually washed them, you know, when I wash my face, so they probably look a little funny. It's because they're a little wet. So yeah, I'll be right back. All right, you guys, so my brows are done. I'm just blending them out, and then we're gonna go ahead and get into my face. The first topic actually kind of blends in with what I'm getting ready for now, which is a lunch date with a subscriber, or like a new friend. She said losing friends in adulthood / topic relationships, maintaining friends in adulthood. So just pretty much like friendships in general as an adult. As you guys know, I am 23. I just turned 23 in September. So I guess you can call me, I'm an adult. Yeah, I'm a young adult, you know? So yeah, I definitely feel that like making friends and losing friends as an older adult is definitely different. Especially, you know, just with everything you have going on. We're our own people now versus, you know, being in high school, all you had to worry about was school. However, as an adult, you have so many other responsibilities, you know, like if you live on your own, you got rent, girl. If you're in school, you got work. If you have children, you have kids. So I definitely feel like losing a friendship or relationship is definitely different as you get older. So let's start on toxic friendships. I feel like we've all had a toxic friend. I haven't had toxic friends since high school. Sorry. If you guys watch my vlogs, I don't know if you guys picked up on this. I don't have many friends, and the reason why I don't have many friends is because I don't like drama. My two best friends that I have to this day, I've had since high school. And yeah, I just, you know, so like for instance, me today going out with a subscriber, I literally had to yoke myself up and say, Dominique, let's get out of, you know, my friendship circle, because I used to be that girl, of course, no new friends. I think we all used to live by that motto that we don't want any new friends and stuff. But I feel like now that I'm getting older, I definitely want to expand my friendship circle. I feel like it's something that, you know, I need some, you know, fresh set of, not fresh set, but just, you know, add to my friendship circle. Nothing too crazy, maybe add like one or two girls that, you know, I really vibe with and I can trust. And I feel like the reason why I used to live by that motto is because, of course, you know, girls, I'm sorry, they have drama. And then also because I treat my friends like family, so I don't like to have many of them. I'm sorry, I don't. Like my two best friends now, like they come over whenever they want. Like they'll just be like, hey, I'm pulling up, like that type of thing. So that's what I'm saying. Like I feel like I take friendships to a different level, and I know that because my boyfriend actually told me, he said, I've never met a set of friends like you and your friends. Like you would think we were literally sisters the way that we act. Like, we spend Christmas together, we do Thanksgiving together, that type of thing. So with that being said, I am very, weary about who I bring into my life as far as friends, as I feel that everyone should, because I am spiritual. I believe in spirits, and I just don't feel like, every spirit should be in my house. Sorry if y'all hear my puppy out there barking. Something obviously got her upset. But yeah, I don't feel like everyone's spirits mix and stuff like that. So that's why I'm very weary about friends. And yeah, so she asked me about toxic friends. I haven't had a toxic friend since high school. That's why I went into that whole background. I haven't had a toxic friend since high school, and I know that is why. It's because I don't just go around friending people. I'm very weary about, who I have in my circle. I'm very weary, of course, about who I have in my house, who I have around my family, because not everyone's intentions are pure. And of course, I'm not saying that everybody out there is bad. It's just, you just got to be careful, y'all. Oh my gosh, I can't stress, like, you just got to be so careful about who you have around you. So again, I haven't had a toxic friend since high school, and digging into that a little bit, she was actually friends with my two best friends that I have now, and I basically like went ghost, and it's because I noticed that like every time we were together, it was like something about a guy. And remember, again, we're in high school. It was just, always something about a guy and a girl. It was just always something. And I don't like that. You feel me? Like, I just can't. So I eventually, just started parting ways with her and, just say hey or whatever. We were cordial. Nothing happened between us, like me and her fell out or anything like that. I just knew that we weren't, I don't want to say compatible, because that was my girl. That was really my girl. But it was just the things that she had around her, I didn't want around me, because I'm sorry, birds of a feather flock together. So yeah, that's the only really toxic relationship, like friendship, I could really think of. And it wasn't toxic because it wasn't anything like between me and her. It was just like her lifestyle. And yes, I believe that people's lifestyle can affect yours. I know a lot of people say, well, whatever that person got going on don't have nothing to do with me. It does. If they're calling you about their, drama and stuff, you're into it. I'm sorry to break it to you. You may not want to see it, but you are. I just like friends who are on the same mentality, the same, like, let's get this money level. Like, you feel me? So that's definitely what I appreciate about my friends now, like Ederly and Frances. Ederly has her own hair salon. You guys know that's who does my, like, all my weaves and stuff. She doesn't do my natural hair. I go to the Dominican salon for that. But when it comes to like the sewing that I have in right now and all that other stuff, she does it. And then, like I said, it's two of us, and the other one works in the salon with her. So it's literally just us three, and I've been friends with them since high school, and I'm now 23 years old. So yeah, but like I said, I do definitely want to, I'm sorry, let me mute my phone. I do definitely want to get into, expanding my friend circle, but I can say I am very picky, as I should be. Just like how you should be picky with your partner or whatever the case may be. I feel like you definitely need to be picky with your friends too, because it's the same thing. It's not an intimate relationship like how you would have with, like your boyfriend or your girlfriend, but it's still definitely a relationship you have to maintain. There's still communication and stuff like that. I look at, if me and you have a disagreement, can you sit here and talk to me about it? Because of course I've had disagreements with my friends now, but it's literally, you say what you gotta say and I'll talk to you tomorrow, girl. It's like that type of thing. And I definitely want to, add more friends to my circle and get out there more and stuff like that. But I don't want to just be friends with anybody because of those toxic relationships. And it's not just the other people, it's you too. You have to make sure you're delivering what you want to receive. So, you have to make sure you are communicating in the friendship as well. So that's all I have to say about toxic friendships. She said losing friends, like I said, I've had the same friends since I was in high school, and the only really one I can think about losing is that one in high school. And yeah, but we're still cordial to this day. It's just I feel like our lifestyles didn't match. And last but not least, she said maintaining friendships. So like I said, you just have to make sure you're delivering what you want to receive. So that's communication. If you want, you know, people to show up for your birthday events, whether it's a vacation or it's a dinner party, you need to make sure you're doing the same for your friends. You can't just expect things and you're not doing for them. So if you expect to, you know, I don't know, but you guys get what I'm saying. You just have to give what you expect to receive. What you want from your friends, honesty, loyalty, all that good stuff, you need to be able to give that to them as well. It's literally, I don't separate friendships from like a relationship with my boyfriend, because to me, it's the same thing. It's something that I have to maintain. I'm sitting here swiping my face, but yeah, it's something that I have to maintain. The only difference is it's not intimate. Obviously, these are my friends. However, I still love them. I still need to communicate with them. I still need to, you know, celebrate them, be happy with them. We still have arguments sometimes, but it's all right. You said what you said. I said what I said. We'll talk about it tomorrow. That type of thing. So yeah, my next topic is money tips for nurses. So this is actually something that I want to create a full video on, so I'm not going to go into like a full detail about this. I was actually talking about this in this week's vlog. By the way, I'm just letting my concealer dry down a bit. I feel like as a new nurse, let me talk for me, okay? As a new nurse, I am 23 years old. I am making the most money I've ever made before. Of course, because I'm in my career, finally. Before I was like a server, I was concierge, I was making $11, $12 an hour. But now, as a new nurse, I'm making double, triple times that. So money tips in management is definitely something that I want to talk to you guys about, because coming into this new era, this new journey as a nurse, it definitely comes with financial responsibility. And you know, when you see your first check, you may blow your first check on a new bag or whatever the case may be, which I feel like is justified. It's like, okay, you know, you earned it, your first nursing check. But after you start getting those checks like back after back after back, you need to save, you need to invest. So I definitely want to create a video about just some saving tips that I have and what I've been doing, and you know, maybe like a few of my financial goals. Of course, I'm not going to go into crazy depth about what my financial goals are, but I can just share with you guys my take on saving and stuff. But really quick tips. Definitely invest into your 401k. I know y'all may be like, girl, what? I'm 23. Y'all may be like, girl, I'm 23. I don't need no 401k. Yes, you do. I don't want to hear it. Invest into your 401k. Put money away. And then, of course, you also want to have a savings account. What I like to do is I like to have my money automatically come out. That way I don't even see it. I have some of my money I have a certain percentage of my money go to my savings. That way, once it gets deposited into my checkings, I completely forget about it. It's already gone. It's already saved. And that's just what has worked for me. Because girl, I'm gonna tell y'all right now, when I had my first job at KFC, my very first job was at KFC. When I had my very first job there, I was not saving a lick of nothing, girl. I would literally get my little $300, $400 checks and blow it. Like, to this day, I'm still trying to figure out what the hell I spent my money on, because I had a car, but it was like a little Beetle Bug. It wasn't, you feel me? It wasn't like my Mercedes now. I didn't have a car payment. I only had to pay for gas. My mom covered my insurance. So it's just like, Dominique, what the did you spend your money on? Like, where is all this money? So yeah, you just have to live and learn, and you know, you find out what works for you. And enveloping didn't work for me. All the other methods did not work for me. I found that automatically taking the money out and not having access to the money definitely worked. So yeah, I definitely want to create a video about money management as a new nurse, because I'm pretty sure this is probably the most money you guys have ever made. And I'm saying that because I have a lot of new grads. That's the only reason why I'm saying that. So I definitely want to, you know, just share some tips that I have. And now that I've been a nurse for going on 7 months, I definitely want to talk to you guys a little bit about how I've been, you know, saving and money management and all that good stuff, because you guys know I just bought a brand new car. So yeah, we're going to talk about that in another video, but those are just a few quick tips, that way I don't take up too much time in this video. So I just went ahead and put my highlighter on. You guys are going to see me like kind of skip clips, that way I can make sure I'm getting ready, because I will get so invested into talking and still be like doing my concealer. Like, girl, you should have been on blush by now. I'm gonna like cut out some parts and just make sure I'm keeping up with getting ready, because girl, I need to be out of here within like the next 20 minutes or so. The next topic that I have is hair care routine. So I actually have an updated video on my channel about my hair care routine. I do not wash my own hair that often. I go to the Dominican hair salon every 2 weeks. However, when I do have to wash my hair, like for an emergency, whether it be like I went to the pool or whatever the case may be, that is my hair care routine. So I will go ahead and, sorry, I'm making all this noise. I will go ahead and link it down below for you guys in case you are interested. I showed you guys how I wash my hair and everything like that. So this next topic is actually something that I wanted to talk about. I'm gonna just throw this one in there because I don't know, I just wanted y'all opinion on it. So you guys know how it's been a lot of controversy about like going 50-50 with your man. Let me know how y'all feel about that. I want to hear it. I want to hear what y'all gotta say. I'm gonna talk from my standpoint, of course. Do I believe in going 50-50 with your man? I do. I'm sorry. Don't curse me out. I do, just because I feel like the household that I grew up in a single, you know, single mom household with my sister. And yeah, and let's just be real, like today's world is not how it used to be back in the day. Like, girl, it's expensive out here, especially if you want like this high fashion, high glam life. It's expensive. And I just feel like, I don't know, especially if your man, of course, like has a 9-to-5 or whatever the case may be. I don't think it's fair that you should expect your man to pay all of the bills and you just have your money to buy bags and shoes. So which means if you don't decide to go 50-50 with your man, it should at least, in my opinion, be 30-70. 20-80. If he wants to take the bulk of everything and, you know, feel macho man, okay, look, y'all got me invested. I'm sitting here throwing my stuff. If he wants to take the bulk of the bills and, like, you feel me, pay rent and stuff, okay, cool, let him do that. But I do think as a partner, like I said, I grew up in a single family household. My mom never treated me and my sister differently. It was always about equality. If my mom gave me $20, she was giving my sister $20, you know, that type of thing. So I don't know, I just grew up around equality and balance, and I'm a Libra, so y'all know I'm all about balance. I don't feel like men should carry all the weight. I live here too, I'm eating too, I'm using the water too. So like I said, if he wants to take all the rent, you know, and he prefers that, or he makes more money than you, or whatever the case may be, I definitely feel like you should help out in some way, somehow, whether it be with buying groceries, or you pay the water bill, or you pay the cable, or, you know, your kids are in private school, so you pay the school bill. I just feel like it should definitely be balanced. I don't know, I just wanted to talk about this because I was actually listening to another Chit Chat Get Ready With Me, and this was like a huge topic, and everyone in the comments was going crazy. It was definitely like a split thing, how women were saying men should, you know, do this and do that, and I'm just like, okay, cool, I agree, they should definitely be the head of the household. However, I don't feel like it's fair that he gotta pay all the bills. I just don't. And then if we're just thinking about modern day America, girl, I talked to y'all about this in another vlog. I live in Palm Beach, West Palm Beach, Florida. Girl, average rent here for one bedroom is $2,500. Are you kidding me? 700 square feet. Are you kidding me? That is absolutely ridiculous. So that's what I'm saying. I just feel like in modern day America, like, you gotta be for real. BFF, be for real. Like, I don't know. So let me know how you guys feel about that down below and all that good stuff. Oh, let's also talk about like submissiveness. I know a lot of women talk about like they don't want to be submissive. Oh girl, I just feel like I have a lot of topics to talk about with y'all, but let me get back into the topics that y'all sent me. If y'all want to continue with this, let me know. I'm even thinking about doing, like, y'all know how I do virtual girls night. I'm thinking about doing like a virtual girls night, but recording like a chit chat, get ready with me, but bringing one of y'all on here with me, and then we just talk about topics with some wine, and then I upload it for you guys. And every time I do it, I'll pick a new, you know, a new subscriber. Let me know if y'all want to do that, because girl, I be like, oh Jesus, I feel like I be just wanting to chit chat and, you know, just chop it up with the girls. So let me know if y'all would be interested in that. I definitely feel like that would be something fun to do. But I'm about to go ahead and take another break to make sure I'm getting my makeup along, and we'll be back. All right, so my next topic is wanting to travel nurse as a first-year graduate. So I also mentioned this in my 6-month job update, that this is something that I want to do. So my take on this is just, you know, definitely make sure when you go into work, you're getting the full experience. And what I mean by this is, as I've always said, whenever something happens at work, even if it's not your patient, you should be front and center trying to learn. And I definitely believe in that if you plan on wanting to travel nurse. So whenever there is, you know, like a central line being placed or something like that, or, you know, just something I've never seen. For instance, a patient came in with malignant hyperthermia and it wasn't my patient, but like I said, with me wanting to travel nurse, I need to make sure I am, you know, trying to get the best experience as I can while I'm still at my home hospital. That's my take on travel nursing. A lot of people have, you know, their own opinions on whether or not people should travel nurse at their first year. But I've heard at my job, if you can work there, you can work anywhere. That's what travel nurses have told me. Just because, again, I do work at a level 1 trauma facility. I do work in the emergency room. But girl, we be seeing some stuff, okay? And then just like the patient load is not like that everywhere else you go. So that kind of makes me feel comfortable too, that they'll say, if you can work here, you can work anywhere. Just try to expose yourself to a lot while you're at work. Don't be that shy, timid nurse. Definitely ask questions, but at the end of the day, do not listen to what people say. I actually have another nurse friend that started travel nursing at 8 months. Don't be afraid to take that hard patient, you know, because you very well may learn something. If you come across something you've never heard of before, definitely Google it, look at the reference manual and all that good stuff, because that's how you're gonna learn. And, you know, the more experience you have, the more confident you are. So the next topic that I got was confidence. She said confidence in being a new nurse or in general. So confidence in being a new nurse, like I just mentioned, you really gain confidence from experience, and the only way to gain experience is to engage. So what I mean by engaging, again, ask questions, be in the room, be front and center. Don't be afraid to, you know, question something, that type of thing, because that's what comes with being a travel nurse. You have to have confidence in yourself as a nurse to say, I'm not giving this medication. Just because a doctor prescribes something or orders something doesn't mean that you have to give it. I've had that happen to me before, where a doctor orders something and I'm like, absolutely not. I'm not giving this person this. And again, you would take it up, you know, with the doctor, and especially working in an emergency room, it's a little easier because the doctors are already in the emergency room, but you have a license to protect. And that's what comes with gaining confidence. When you have confidence in yourself, you say, hey, I'm not doing this. Versus if you're shy, timid, you have no confidence, you're just like, okay, I'll give the medication, and then your patient ends up tanking on you. So yeah, confidence is definitely a big thing in nursing, especially in the emergency room with everything going so quick. You may have an emergency and everyone's just moving at a super fast pace, and the doctor may not realize that he accidentally ordered 3 of these medications instead of one or two. You have to have confidence as a nurse to go up to that doctor and say, hey, did you mean to order this? And I'm giving this example because that's what happened to me. The doctor ordered something, and then he had a resident that was training under him, and the resident ordered it too. So instead of it being 2 milligrams, it was actually 4 milligrams of Dilaudid. I'm not giving 4 milligrams of Dilaudid to a 96-year-old. Absolutely not. So I went up to the doctor and I said, hey, and it doesn't have to be, rude when you confront doctors or whatever the case may be. And it's not even confronting. It's, just asking a question. And he was like, oh, yeah, the resident ordered it. And I turned around and ordered it too. So that's what I mean. If you don't have the confidence to go up and do that, you're going to make a mistake. And the mistake can be corrected, by Narcaning the patient or whatever the case may be. But to avoid that, you have to get comfortable with asking questions. And even if you don't want to talk to the doctor first, luckily the doctors in my emergency room, all of them are cool. I absolutely love the doctors at my hospital. They're all really cool. They're young. So I would be like, hey, like, what is this? But if you don't feel comfortable to do that, go to your charge nurse. That's when you do that chain of command. That's when you would do that chain of command and you would talk to someone before going to the doctor. That's really what you're supposed to do. But in the emergency room, things are a little different. The doctors are literally in the next room. So you can just go straight to them and be like, hey, ask your question. So I just went ahead and set my face. Girl, I need to get up out of here. Let me go wash my hands real quick because you guys know after you do your makeup, you got makeup all on your hands. I am trying to clean up as I go too. That way when I come home, I don't have a huge mess. I'm letting my face dry, and once my face dries, I'm gonna go ahead and blend everything with this huge brush. I love this brush. That's just how I blend everything all at once. That way you don't see lines and stuff on my face when I did my contour. So my next topic is going to be growth and just not liking the same things anymore. I feel like a lot of people will, come across people and be like, well, you used to like this, you used to do this. It is okay not to like the same things anymore, okay? You don't have to be stuck on one thing. And that's the thing about growing and getting new friends. You get exposed to more things. You get to see how other people think. If you are doing something that you no longer like, it is okay to switch it up. For instance, I'm sure you guys have noticed my new intro banner, all that stuff. I literally revamped my entire YouTube, and it's because I'm no longer into how my channel used to look. I'm not the same girl that I used to be 2-3 years ago when I had that when I had that made. So just realize it is okay to grow and change and not like the same thing anymore. And if you have friends that are like, well, you used to do this, you used to come out with us all the time, you used to do that, girl, just watch them, because they're probably into things that you've grown out of, and that is okay. So yeah. Alright, you guys, so here is my spread. This is what I plan on wearing. Like I said, it is a Tuesday. It's going on 12 o'clock. So I just picked out something very chill yet very cute. So these jeans are from Zara. They're some wide leg jeans, and they have a split near the knees. It's nothing too crazy, but I love the distressed detailing on them because it's not too much. I also took out my Wolford bodysuit because this little crop top that I got from Meshki, I haven't worn it yet, so just in case this doesn't work, I'm just gonna swap out this top for my Wolford bodysuit. You can never go wrong with the Wolford bodysuit. My bag is from Amazon. This is like a little Bottega dupe. For my fragrance, I'm going to be wearing my Louis Vuitton perfume. My boyfriend actually got me this for my birthday. This smells so freaking good. And then I just have some jewelry, some earrings, and a watch, and depending on how everything comes together and looks, I may add a little necklace. So let's go ahead and jump into this, and then I'm gonna show you guys what it looks like. So you guys, this is how the look came out. My heels are from Tony Bianca. I like the top, so I'm not gonna change into my Wolford. But yeah, I'm on my way out. I think the outfit is very chill and cute. But I'm about to go ahead and run because I don't want to have her waiting. So I'll see you guys later. Actually ended up taking off my GRWM watch and my earrings, and then I just switched it out to my Chanel earrings because my shoes are silver. I didn't want gold and silver. I feel like that clashes. So yeah, she just told me she made it. Luckily, I live right around the corner. I gotta go. I love you guys so much, and I'll see you in the next one.
I will wait for you.